from the D'Amelio sisters accused of cheating to win a $300,000 prize.
And the answer is 8!
To glitches that awarded six-figure prizes.
Wait. Yes! I got it! I got it! Yes! Yes!
Hi, I am Carter Ray, and here's what happened when MrBeast's biggest challenges became hunting grounds for cheaters. Starting with a musical chairs challenge that shocked the internet. On November 24th, 2021, MrBeast released his real-life Squid Game challenge, promising the winner a life-changing $456,000 prize. But as the competition narrowed down to its final game of musical chairs, one contestant's strategy would spark a debate that continues to divide fans today.
You guys gotta keep moving the entire time. No stopping and hovering.
The rules couldn't have been clearer. Walk in circles while the music plays, don't stall, don't camp near a chair. But in that final game, one contestant decided to push the line and maybe cross it.
3 people, 2 chairs, 1 must go. Keep it moving. No, you gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving.
This contestant basically camped by the chairs the entire time, barely moved. While everyone else was doing laps like they were supposed to, this person just hovered, waiting for the music to stop. And when it did, he slid right into a seat and stayed in the game. It blew up online almost instantly. People flooded comment sections. Some said it clearly broke the rules. No circling, no fair. Others were like, well, no one stopped him, so maybe it's just strategy. Whatever side you're on, here's what's undeniable. He won. And he walked away with close to $500,000. Whether it was fair or not, it's one of the most talked about and lucrative wins in YouTube challenge history. But if fans were split over musical chairs, the next challenge left even MrBeast questioning his own call.
Now it's time for challenge number 2, red light, green light.
The challenge was based on that Squid Game format. Move on green light, stop on red light, first 20 people to cross the line move on. Pretty simple. But right before the game starts, MrBeast says there's no time limit, and that he could, technically, keep the game frozen for as long as he wants.
The beauty of this red light, green light is there's no time limit. I can just put the mic down and wait 10 minutes.
And that completely changes the vibe. People start freaking out, trying to stay perfectly still, because no one wants to get eliminated for something small, especially if they're stuck there for hours. Then it happens. In the middle of what everyone thinks is a red light freeze, one contestant just starts sprinting toward the finish line. Everyone's confused, and MrBeast immediately shuts it down. Says the player's out.
Wait, you're definitely eliminated.
But here's where things took an unexpected turn that would leave MrBeast looking foolish. His own cameraman pointed out a crucial detail everyone had missed. While explaining the game earlier, MrBeast had accidentally said green light before setting down his microphone, which means the runner didn't break any rules. He was just paying closer attention than anyone else, even MrBeast.
Yeah, we have our first finisher by technicality.
I was worried I threw it all away when I thought I heard it.
And people loved it. It was one of the rare times someone won because he followed the rules better than everyone else. While that moment came down to a technicality, the next one was harder to defend, and it involved 2 of the most famous influencers, the D'Amelio sisters, who allegedly received help from family members during a $300,000 trivia competition. The trivia contest was supposed to be simple: answer questions, move on. But it didn't take long for people to notice something weird with Dixie and Charlie D'Amelio. Throughout the event, they kept looking off camera, not just once or twice, consistently. It looked like the sisters were asking for help from their parents. Dixie, especially, raised eyebrows. In the final rounds, she was getting difficult questions right without much hesitation, even though earlier she seemed unsure on easier ones.
All right, so if you have 10 pennies, 10 nickels, 10 dimes, and 10 quarters, how much money do you have?
The weird part, her family was always nearby. That got people thinking, were they feeding her answers? Charli didn't help things either. At one point, she was spotted on her phone during the game. It kind of broke the illusion that this was a fair contest. People assumed she was just Googling answers instead of playing it straight. Reddit users jumped on it fast. They started breaking down clips, time-stamping every sketchy moment. Comment sections lit up. It stopped being about the game and turned into a full-blown mess about fairness and cheating. Eventually, Dixie and Charlie announced they'd donate the entire $300,000 prize to people who really need it. Some saw it as a decent move. Others said it was just cleanup, damage control to shut people up. But not every controversy blew up like that. Tubbo's got a completely different reaction. Tubbo, who a lot of people know from Dream SMP, ended up winning a $100,000 treasure hunt. But the way he won sparked a huge debate. Not just about whether it was fair, but whether it crossed the line into actual cheating. The treasure hunt was a collaboration between MrBeast and Dream SMP, featuring popular YouTubers and streamers competing to find hidden treasure in the Minecraft world. But what should have been entertaining content quickly turned controversial when Tubbo found the chest in an hour and won.
Yes! I got it! I got it! Yes! Yes!
The celebration was short-lived when Dream revealed that Tubbo had modified his game settings in ways that provided significant advantages.
He has, I'm being told he has.
Okay, well, I have pearls, so I should be able to get out, right?
Dream explained how Tubbo had adjusted his field of view and enabled view bobbing, changes that essentially allowed him to see through walls, what Dream called basically X-ray vision.
It was kind of annoying how he found it, because he like
I said,
roof? No, he turned on like view bobbing, turned his FOV up and could see through the walls.
Dream was clearly frustrated, mostly because the event was supposed to last hours, and instead, it ended super fast. He felt like those settings gave Tubbo an unfair advantage, even if it was all technically inside the game. The whole thing kind of split people. Some thought Tubbo didn't really do anything wrong. He didn't install mods or cheat, he just used the settings Minecraft already gives you. Others saw it as exploiting the game and said it went against the spirit of the challenge, even if it didn't break any hard rules. In the end, Tubbo kept the prize. There weren't any specific rules saying you couldn't tweak those settings, so it kind of came down to interpretation. But as messy as that was, it was nothing compared to what happened during the Finger on the App challenge. This mobile competition promised $25,000 to whoever could keep their finger on their phone screen the longest. Over 1 million people signed up for the challenge, all playing remotely, all relying on nothing but their phones. And people took that seriously. After a ridiculous 70 hours, only 4 players were still in it. MrBeast ended up splitting the prize, $20,000 each, which felt fair considering what they went through. But even then, the win didn't feel totally clean. Because by that point, cheating allegations were everywhere. The app had some built-in anti-cheat features, things like random pop-up buttons that you had to press to prove you were still there. It was meant to make sure an actual human was playing, but as usual, people found ways around it. Some players built machines to keep their phones active, like actual physical devices that mimicked finger movements and pressed the random prompts automatically. YouTuber 4D Builds showed exactly how contestants were gaming the system. Custom machinery designed to replicate finger movements with mechanical precision, running 24/7 without fatigue or human error. Another guy tried a 3D printed solution, rigging up a printer arm to act as a fake stylus. It worked for about 10 minutes until the whole thing glitched out and kicked him from the challenge.
So after a few minutes, that phone got out too, and I lost the challenge.
That was cheating with machines, but this next one was way simpler, but somehow even more debated. During the MrBeast's last to take handoff Lamborghini Keeps It challenge, when the video reached around the 5-minute mark, one player did something that made the viewers lose their minds.
I think you guys can piece where I'm going with this. Whoever touches the Camaro first can keep it.
One of the guys takes both hands off the car to tie his shoes, and somehow nothing happens. He's still in the game. People watching were freaking out like, how did no one catch that? But here's the part most people missed. Earlier in the video, MrBeast removed the windshield wiper and told contestants they could use it to stay technically connected to the car.
Now have a windshield wiper that if you're touching with your right hand, you are still technically touching the car.
So it looked like he broke the rules, but he was holding on to that wiper the whole time. Not cheating, just using a loophole that was already there. But that same contestant messed up again, got caught red-handed, and this time straight up eliminated. So was it strategy or straight up cheating? Let me know what you think in the comments.